Today, we're going to be talking about wind energy. My name is Tyreek Levy, and this is my entry for exam 4 on wind turbines. Everyone has seen a wind turbine, whether it have been, the old-timey ones in movies or the more industrial ones that you see in TV, documentaries, and once again, movies. Wind turbines are about 50 meters. They have big, wide fan-like appendages that catch the wind and turn a generator on the inside that produces electricity. How it works is it has one smaller tooth that creates different rotations for different size teeth that build and build to build more electricity out of wind energy. Everyone has known what wind energy is. I mean, it's basically like one of the oldest forms right next to solar power and the most well-known forms next to solar power. And the advantages are really more based on convenience rather than replacing an energy. Most wind turbines aren't really for like powering a city or powering a town. They're really for more rural areas, rural farmers, rural industries that don't really have the access to, mainland or like big city energy that everyone else does. Biggest country leaders in that are China for offshore, which is where you put them in the water itself. The United Kingdom, Ireland, they really are the world's leaders in that realm. Disadvantages and challenges. The biggest advantage is that it gets to provide pretty reliable energy to areas that may have gone without it in the past or may not have been privy to it as much as like another bigger city. Challenges with that though is that they're usually very expensive. Commercial turbines can go from anywhere from 2 million to 4 million. And even though they're a renewable energy source because they're based on wind doesn't always blow. So they only get to work at full power maybe 35% of the time. Not only do they only get to work 35% of the time, they sometimes have caught on fire. Yeah, they're not the greatest at durability. Most gears for the inside have been told to last for at least 20 years, but most wind turbine farms report that it's like 7, and then you can run into some real issues. And that is another thing. Not only is the turbine expensive, the upkeep is expensive. It costs a lot to send someone 50 meters in the air to replace any gear piece, any tools that need to be worked on, and things of that nature, because it's 50 meters in the air. Future potential, I do believe that with a couple tweaks, there can be more wider use in less rural areas. There's a lot of places I think of, even in South Carolina, where they're rural, but they're not fully rural. Service, to get personal here, where I'm from, power goes out every time it rains too hard or anything of that nature. Wind and rain knock out my power. I would much rather appreciate something that is powered by wind and rain. But that's just my personal opinion. That is my submission for exam 4, and that is what I have learned about wind turbines. Thank you so much. I very much so appreciate it.